Guys, deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante back again. Apologies for the hoodie. I can't lie, it's very comfortable. My ears are pretty warm and I can't be bothered to take it down. But I still want to make a video, so yeah, let's crack on. Why is nobody talking about Raheem Sterling? I mean, yeah, like, why is no one talking about Raheem Sterling? Personally, I've been watching the guy since he was 16. We're the same age. He turns 23 in December. Watched him from the under-16 Victory Shield days for England with the likes of Nathan Redmond, etc., etc. His career has been much followed and publicised, from like, breaking through at Liverpool to the big money move to Manchester City to buying. I mean, the guy buys shower gel for £1 and it's in all the national newspapers and things. So he's always in the spotlight. It's not his fault. It's just, yeah, we know the foolishness they always come with. But he's a player I got a lot of time for, man. It's no secret how much I love Sterling as a footballer, man. I think he's quality, man. He's got decent balance. He can dribble. He's people don't. He's not the biggest and strongest, but he's got strength. Like, you see him wasting people off. He mashes in work defensively. Yeah, man, he can improve his finishing, which he is doing. But he's a player I got a lot of time for. And will take at Arsenal. It's never going to happen. 17, 18. I mean, in August, what did you hear? How Pep's failed him. Pep's a flop. Raheem Sterling's a flop. Raheem Sterling is gonna lose. He's gonna lose his place. He should be sold. Pep's gonna buy X, Y, Z, and he did. People thought Sterling was gonna lose his place and have to settle for a place on the bench and the side, and they were worrying for his England spot. But he's relished the challenge of all these players and world-class players and players with fantastic potential in and around City. 17, 18. I think he's got 7 goals in 10 appearances. You saw him jumping off the bench and grabbing points for City in the early days. Came on and made the difference against Everton. He made the difference in one Champions League fixture. Can't remember. Made the difference against Bournemouth. He didn't score against Chelsea, but you saw him and Sane terrorised Alonso and Azpilicueta, Dave. Yeah, man, he's been playing well and he's been scoring. Apart from the Chelsea game, he's been scoring in all the Premier League games he's been playing in. He bagged against Bournemouth, Everton, like I said, Watford, Palace. Yeah, man, he got he grabbed 2 assists and a goal against Stoke the other day in the 7-2. He's doing his thing. Like, he's improving goals. We all heard Sterling's a good player, but now it's the time he needs to come into his own and be this sort of player. He's improving in that aspect. You're seeing him now getting goals, making a difference. And on top of that, away from the output, he looks more confident. Yes, like I said, his shooting can improve, but he looks more confident and he believes that he can score now. He looks more assured of himself in the final third that he can score and assist. Thinks he can run at everybody now. He doesn't second guess. So he's not a failure to me, and he's no, by stretch of the imagination, a flop. Pep's even said, as well as Pep learning, teaching Sterling. Sterling's always teaching Pep some stuff. So that shows you how good a manager is from Pep. You learn from your students. August, you were hearing Pep and a lot of media say, like I just said, Sterling's a good player, but he needs to make the difference in terms of output. Yeah, even Pep said it. He's a good player. He gets in good positions, but he does need to score more, and I believe he can. And he's proven that aspect right. I mean, he's on course to better his last season tally. I mean, 16, 17, 47 appearances, 10 goals, 21 assists. When I saw them stats and I was researching, I thought I was writing the wrong things, and I still do. Sterling's my guy, but you get what I'm saying. He got challenged. 15, 16, 47 appearances, 11 goals, 10 assists. So yeah, man, you're seeing him doing his thing, and he's showing someone that's improving output. I believe in less games, he's actually improved his output for City overall than Liverpool. Obviously, you got to take into consideration he was a young guy breaking through at Liverpool and them things, and he's very much an established, well-known player now going into his better years. So you need to take that into consideration. But his output, the assists, man, like, as well as scoring, he's assisting. He could play in the 10 role for England. I mean, Dele Alli's my guy as well, but he hasn't had the best of form for England. You could put Sterling there. Obviously, I'd prefer Sterling on the flanks, but he can play the 10 role. I mean, he can even play as a wing-back, but that's a myth. So, yeah, Pep's even said he could, like I said, he could play for the national team role. Southgate said it. So, yeah, when he was linked with Arsenal with that whole Alexis business, I was fully up for it, to be honest. I've been on to Sterling from when he was at Liverpool. If you remember when there was talk of Theo going to Liverpool and Sterling coming this way. I can't remember who wanted to buy who and who wanted to throw money in for who. But yeah, man, he's a decent player and he's turning up. I know it's early days, it's only October, but he's making a difference for himself, for his side, and in a World Cup year where England need players that are going to stand up to be counted if they definitely want to improve on their last show in that international competition where they went out to Iceland or whatever. They need their players to make a difference. People said he was going to lose his spot for England and club. He's proven them wrong. He's fighting back from the darkness and he's standing up to be counted. long may it continue. To be honest, man, Sterling's a good player, and I relish to see what more can he do. To be honest with you, because the sky's the limit for the guy, and can be one of England's best players. Hopefully, he stays more confident. He scores more goals. He grabs more assists. Obviously, stop doing it against Arsenal. I hope you play crap against Arsenal for 2 games out of the 38 calendars, man. Come on, for the Premier League season, I only want him to play crap for 2 games. But yeah, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. People need to be talking about Raheem Sterling, man. Oh yeah, and before I even leave, people always praising, as much as I love Sane and Gav Jesus, people always praising them two, but never him. Again, 2 players that they said were going to take his place. But yeah, guys, I'm Deluded Gooner, signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe. You know the rest of it.